Okay, so this is not really a big surprise. I'm standing by a trough. I've stood by a trough my whole life. I'm a ranch girl, but this is a little bit of a different kind of trough than what I'm used to. Instead of just regular old drinking water for the animals, they put ice in it. Oh yeah, someone's getting into that. Is it gonna be me? I don't know, you have to wait and see.
Last breath, fill it all the way up, let it go. And while you do a maximum breath hold, I want self-affirmations out of each of you, please.
This is Jason Echols, and he's not your typical fitness expert. He's a world-renowned trainer who has quite the impressive clientele. His home-based facility is amazing, complete with dojo, ice bath, water workouts, and workout room.
I'm super excited to have Ryan and Tracy and Shanna over today. I would love to expose them to kickboxing wellness and to be able to introduce them into contrast therapy, which is an ice bath followed by a sauna.
Before any training could begin, we had to level our breathing.
Fill it all the way up, let's go. And then let it go. This is called triangle breathing. When you breathe in fully, you hold as long as it took you to fill your lungs up. My mission here is I want to align people's mind and body with breath and movement to generate spirit. And I believe that's what I was put here to do, to help people find the life within themselves. Okay, Shanna, as I'm watching you, your chest is rising first. So what I'm gonna have you do is use your hand and put it on your stomach here. And as you start to inhale through your nose, I want you to make the belly rise first, like that, right? And picture a wine decanter. We're wine drinkers. So the wine decanter, you fill the bottom up first, okay, and then the last goes up to the top. So when this fills up, it gets into your rib cage, and then the last thing to rise is your chest.
It was amazing how much knowledge and guidance came from such a short session.
Okay, it's time for ice, my friends.
Jason's contrast therapy consists of two parts: a bone-chilling 30-degree ice bath, followed by a searing 180-degree sauna.
This is 500 pounds of ice and water they're getting ready to dip everybody into. And there's a lot of sensory action going on in your skin. So whenever you put freezing cold water on it, there's a lot of reactions going on through the entirety of your body. It's a little different than getting sprayed gas on in the cryo chamber. This actually has a lot of receptors that are reacting from the cold water and ice, because water is an excellent conductor of temperature. All right, Jake's gonna jump in. It's about that time. Step in more towards the end so you have places, yep. Have a seat, plug your nose.
You can't really prepare for it. No matter how many times you get in there, it's always going to be scary.
Dip your head. And come on out, ease yourself on back, my brother. Right there. Now, Jake, let's start breathing, my guy. You know how we do it. Breathe, triangle breath. Triangle breath.
Once you force yourself to do something that's uncomfortable, you realize that you can do that in other ways in your life as well, and it's worth it to get out of your comfort zone.
So Jake is sitting at a proper 32 degrees right now. So in this particular situation, your body is fighting to keep you alive. He's already made the decision to stay in the ice, so the body is now starting to do its work, sending all of the blood to his core. While all the blood is in his core, the core is going to supercharge it with hormones and surround the organs. So when we get him out of here, we throw him in that 180-degree sauna, we're gonna have the opposite effect. So everything's constricted and tight into his core right now. So when we stick him in the heater, everything's gonna open all the way up, or vasodilate, and we're gonna send all that supercharged blood all the way through his body. All right, big dog. One more big breath. We're gonna dunk your head, pull you out, and stick you in that oven. Right, and in the sauna we go. Plug your nose, dunk your head, come on out, we're gonna ease you back. There you go. That's what's up. That's what's up. Excellent job, my man.
After watching Jake and Chaz, it was clear this is not going to be an easy feat.
So while I'm here with the fellas, we're doing the ice and the heat. And while we're doing this, I've got Billy in the outdoor pavilion area, warming up Tracy, Ryan, and Shanna, getting them prepared to do some kickboxing wellness.
What a spaz, like I'm moving this hand and moving that one on accident.
When you experience the kickboxing wellness, you'll align that mind and body connection that I talked about before.
Oh, we're dancing.
There you go. That's it. You're moving in and out.
Your mind will tell your body what to do and your body won't want to do it. And through repetition, you'll find that your body and your nervous system will actually become primed to this movement. And at 10 minutes into it, you're already doing something you didn't think you could do 10 minutes ago.
My coordination is not quite what I thought it was. But it actually feels amazing. I love it.
So as you start to get that movement in, there's something very cathartic about this movement. So if there's something pinned up in your heart, this movement has an ability to release tension in you. Step back, cross, step back. 1, 2. Tight fist, step and kick. That's it. And once you start to actually make contact with the mitts, the sound that that leather makes cracking against the mitt, it just makes this incredible feeling that I've never felt personally anywhere else. It's one of the most empowering, stress-releasing, invigorating things I've ever experienced.
Experiencing the kickboxing was something that I personally enjoyed because it combined my love for a rhythmic movement and kicking butt.
Let's see if we can put the appropriate song on for the girls. Hey, let's kick it. Ice, ice, baby. You get it? Yeah, see, we kicked it, and now ice, ice, baby. It's too perfect. And listen.
It's just super intense, sitting in the ice for 3 minutes. You know, everything in my body wanted to jump out of the ice. Just kind of practice the breath work, and after about a minute and a half, it definitely calmed down my nervous system and felt fantastic. And then obviously being able to jump from there into the sauna was a real pleasure.
Oh man, it's gonna be the hardest thing I do today. So I can just relax now.
Are you going first?
Oh, did you volunteer me right now? Did Tracy just tell me to go first?
I think so.
Let's go, Shanna. If you're gonna live, so live. All right, ease yourself back. It's gonna be a little shocking at first, okay? Now try and hug yourself with your, yes, right? And I'm gonna ease your head back right here, just as much as comfortable as it can be. I'm gonna hold you a little bit because I know it's not incredibly comfortable in the neck. Try and get your legs underneath there if you can. Now, let's start to breathe, Shanna. Fully in. Hold it. Obviously, Shanna was very inspiring to me because when I put her in, I could really see the struggle in her eye when I put her in there. And I wasn't sure how she was going to handle it at first, but I watched her deal with it, and she actually made the decision to start breathing and then relaxed into the ice.
What I'm feeling in this moment is complete stillness. A calm had settled over me, almost as though time had stopped.
Nice. Nice and easy. I'm with you. I'm with you. Excellent. Excellent. I'm with you. Sit your butt down, plug your nose, dump your head, and come on out. Okay? Okay, ease it on back, Tracy. I'm with you. Ease it on back to right here. Right there.
I was so proud of Tracy as I watched her through the sauna window. While I was enjoying the heat, I had not forgotten the courage it takes to chill in ice water.
That looks so easy.
Well, I thought it was going to be easier than it was, and then I got down there and I was like...
You didn't even flinch. You just laid down like you were taking a nap.
Wow. that was amazing.
I was emotional as soon as I came out like that. I'm still kind of emotional.
Yeah. I was really proud of you.
Thanks.
Really proud of you.
I look pretty miserable.
At first, I was really worried about you.
I had a small moment of shock to where I wasn't
and then
able
you
to
just
stop.
like totally relaxed into it. Oh my gosh.
I think after he said once you get into that point,
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily counting the clock down. I was just kind of there. You kind of time kind of feels like it just stops for a little bit.
Yeah, and then the beauty of the sunlight coming through.
And me peering through the window from my heated little pod over there.
When you're talking about something called SoLive, I like to use the hashtag more than alive. And if you're experiencing your life and you don't really get to experience your life living fully, then SoLive.
Our time with Jason had come to an end, and there was no better way to end a day like today than enjoying some homemade green tea, rejuvenated with friends. For more information on how you can be part of the SoLive community, drop us a DM or follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.